our emotions, so that they do not take control of our lives. It might be that past experiences have affected us so much that we don't even realize it. There are 3,000 words on the thesaurus that describe our emotions. However, only 151 describe positive emotions, and 286 describe negative emotions. We tend to focus on the negative. It's what you focus on that determines your life. So why not focus on the positive things? And this is why it's so important that we become emotionally intelligent. This is our ability to analyze our emotions and use it to inform our actions. I worked with a lady who had this big goal. However, she was stuck procrastinating and could not advance into doing what she had set herself to do. We couldn't figure out why until she started to remember her childhood. In her teens, she had a massive love. When she met his mother, she didn't approve of her. Her behavior was not to her liking. She started to change her behavior and not allowing herself to indulge in fun and things that she liked. A few months later, her boyfriend died. That moment, she was telling me this story. That's when she realized that she hadn't mourned her loss. She realized she had suppressed her feelings so deeply that she was not allowing herself any fun, or she was not allowing herself to enjoy things. And that started in that moment. This was preventing her from achieving her goal, because her subconscious was not allowing her to. She was punishing herself without even knowing. Right, so the first emotion we're going to talk about, and this is out of 3, is grief. So grief happens when we lose something or we lose someone. And the pain that we feel from that loss is so severe that it stops us in our tracks, because the pain is unbearable. So the answer is to accept that there are things that we cannot control and we cannot change. And with this, we have also fear. Fear goes hand in hand with grief. Fear is a way to prepare us for something. So our minds, the way they work is it keeps us safe, it keeps us in our zone of comfort, in our comfort zones. And if anything new comes, or anything is about to unsettle that zone of comfort, our mind then starts feeding us all these lies. So the answer to this is not to indulge ourselves in fear, is not to let fear control us, but to use this fear to then do something about it. So start by understanding your fear. What is your fear telling you, and how can you use your fear to move forward? So for example, if you're afraid to start a new course or start a new business or get into buying a house, why are you so fearful of doing that thing? Is it because you think you don't have the skills to go on the course, for example, or to start the business? So if not, what can you learn to overcome this fear? Can you learn new skills to use in your business? Or can you learn study skills to learn to use your brain to the best of your capacity? Right, and then the third emotion is loneliness. This is a sign of intimacy and social needs that have not been met. So maybe you had a boyfriend or you had a girlfriend that they broke up with you, or they were unfaithful to you, and so that hurt you. Your feelings were not met. Your needs were not met. So when you are emotionally unavailable, when something like that happens, you detach yourself from having other relationships with other people, and therefore you become alone. You feel alone and you feel boredom, but you have fears. Really, you have fears of connecting, and therefore you choose to disconnect yourself from others that might love you. You think, no one loves me, everyone is busy with their lives. You feel lonely, and this is a message that you need to connect with people. It's telling you that you need to overcome your fears of trusting people. You need to go within, you need to analyze, you need to be in those feelings of why is it that you're so afraid to connect with people, and then get ready, get prepared to be involved with someone by understanding your own emotions and being resilient. You know, that person might they might hurt you, but also they might become the person that will treat you the way that you deserve. So please, if you like this video, put a like on this video, share my video, and so that other people can become more emotionally intelligent and live happier lives.